before we get fun, because I do think Art Basel's probably fun. I didn't go, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, it's the best time ever," and I was just depressed. Okay, except for Patrick, because the frat boys, people wanted to meet him and drink with him. Jeez, I'm dying for that here. We did see some pretty crazy drama, and honestly, Bear Snake, you're here for this because it's ridiculous. If you guys haven't seen here,
yeah, that was the thing.
A couple things have been happening. Okay, so there's multiple of I'm gonna call like project DAOs, right? ApeCoin DAO, like I think Moonbirds has one. A bunch of different projects have a bunch of money set aside. People can put together a proposal and say, give us this money for this other thing to keep pushing this project forward. Now, ApeCoin DAO, so far, they've done like 0 things except for restructure 12 times. All they ever do is restructure.
No. They've raised $14 million to sweep their own floor.
Oh, finally. Oh, yeah. Raised $14 million to sweep their own floor. And then, yeah, the salaries are insane. Everything's crazy. And if you guys didn't see, Forgotten Runes actually came up with an actual proposal here. And it was honestly the most universally loved. It was the most voted on. It was the most voted on proposal in ApeCoin DAO history. Yes, everyone I saw was like, "Oh my God, here's a win!" Yes, and I was like, all my friends were like, "This is great!" And then obviously it doesn't win because why would a DAO ever work? And it really brought up a bunch of interesting conversations here because we're seeing the new council elections come up, and guess what? No one fucking cares about like who is popular on the internet, who has influence. It's who has the most coins, right? If you are not friends with Machi, you're not getting an ApeCoin DAO anything approved. It's definitely not decentralized. And I don't know, this felt like the nail in the coffin for a lot of my friends where you were like, do we keep money in this anymore? Because our money does nothing, right? So obviously I brought you up, Bear Snake, because you're part of the drama. But yeah, curious your thoughts.
Okay, well, you won't like this because it like takes the temperature down a little bit. But I do have a ton of respect for like the DAO and the council.
No, we hate them.
Politicians.
I had like the experience going through the DAO, like submitting a proposal. And by the way, we never, just to be on record, like we never even thought about doing this, but we were asked to by the council.
You were asked to by the council?
Yeah, we were. And Jerry and Trippy, and the rest of the council, I love all of those human beings. They are fighting the good fight. They get punched in the face every single day. These guys are like working. If you think that they're getting like overpaid to do nothing, that's total bullshit. These guys are working all day long. It's just incredibly difficult when
you get one show.
It's just difficult when you're trying to do the right thing, but it's not set up for success. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to do the right thing or to get it through when like 1 or 2 people can just like sort of move in and decide the fate. So I hope they figure it out. I have zero bitterness towards them. Honestly, it was the best marketing campaign we probably could have ever had for our game Goblin Town. Battle for Goblin Town coming out soon. But anyway, I just I hope they figure it out. But they're nice guys. They're nice people.
DAO's has the same
DAOs
problem.
are tough.
Well, so this is the problem that we're all seeing here. Is this concept of like, oh, decentral autonomous organization here. I control it all. I'm the richest, and you're like, what the fuck is this then? Like, I got an idea for something. Do I know you? And you're like, who are you? Like, I run things. It's like this is the opposite of decentralized, and we're starting to see too that like this doesn't seem to result in positives towards ApeCoin. All the DAOs don't result in positives. The only DAOs I've seen that work are investment DAOs. It's 100 people and their MFers moving millions of dollars to make more millions of dollars, and they only care about making money and nothing else. So,
absolutely. Like I think you have to stop playing these games and faking the funk. Like legit, if it's only about making money, then say that. Stop saying, "Hey, we're here for the culture. We're here to bring new things. We're here to add." We want to memify and things like that. You're not really about that. Or you guys have to be in alignment and get on it. Because I'm noticing with these DAOs, that is what they're like putting out into the ecosystem, but that's not what they're dishing out when it comes to either the projects or the ideas or the conversations. It goes straight to, okay, how do we keep money in the DAO? So be honest and stop wasting our time.
Just saying the thing didn't match the brochure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and get if we can not harbor people like Machi. I know it's decentralized. He has a lot of money, but like that kind of behavior is just like we can do better, And obviously his money is doesn't.
Well, it's just objectively a terrible governance model.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, I think that's the problem.
You distribute
That's the
thousands
problem.
of tokens to people that don't care for the large part, and it gets consolidated in the hands of a few that do, and then they have disproportionate power, and then you're just back to a handful of random people that kind of run the whole thing. It's a terrible thing. I mean, like the only things that work DAO-wise are just limited sets of people, that could probably do the same thing without a DAO.
Is that how Rome
Like,
worked?
there's nothing efficient about the DAO structure. It just was like a fun thing we came up with that people ran with way too far. And I think we just all need to realize like it just doesn't work except for a handful of small niche cases.
But we also decided like, okay, the traditional DAO structure is you got more money, you get more votes, just like America and politics. You're like, this is working terrible. Like, what is going on? Like, I'm all day caring for the community, and some guy's like, oh, I hate the community, but I'm richer than you,
yeah.
and it's like.
4156 was calling out the Nouns DAO because they hadn't approved any proposals. Like they're sitting on millions of dollars and they haven't approved anything. So he called them to actually start doing that. Otherwise, you'd have to just address the whole DAO structure.
They proposed. They passed a Forgotten Runes video game one just like 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
Congrats.
Third chill. Nice
They had
job.
to start though because.
But you're right.
They weren't doing
It has
anything.
been. Sorry.
Yeah.
We basically have created an electoral college without creating an electoral college. That's what we've done.
Yeah. Exactly. Yes.
It's also like illegal except in like 3 states.
But we don't care about
people
that.
don't
Wait,
really
which state?
talk
Please
about
be-
the
please be California.
Wyoming,
Yeah. Let's talk about
Wyoming,
stuff that
Vermont,
matters.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
That's
You're talking about the
that's
structure,
about
right?
it.
Oh, where you
Yeah.
form the
Yeah.
It's
actual
supposed to be like
DAO and
99
structure.
people or less.
Yeah. I mean, well, it's funny because we've been seeing a lot of different communities where they say, here's a decentralized organization here to promote our community. People will submit proposals in. And what happens, instead of having community members come in and do a proposal and get executed and go forward, they come in, they submit a proposal, and they go, what the fuck is wrong with that community? The leaders are shit. The DAO is shit. You turn your top supporters literally into enemies who are on the timeline saying, hey guys, I tried to help them. They're bullshit, they're bullshit, they're bullshit. It's like the DAOs in my mind at this point they're net negative, right? They're all net negative, and I don't know what to do about that. All right, cool. Cancel DAOs. We did it.
Let's go home.
Boom.
Let's go home. See
No,
ya.
we got it. No. We're going out. We're going out. Okay. So that's it. I guess. You got nothing more? You don't want to talk any more shit? One more?
No.
Okay,
Let's move
okay.
on to the next.
Okay, let's move on. We